NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at One Youngster, hold it down, bring you that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today we have a wonderful, awesome, super dope, fresh episode of On Screen for y'all. Now, I know a lot of people are talking about that Oscar win, loss, who should have, who shouldn't have, all that. But we missed a couple things, and since there's so much talk on Oscar, I'm sure some of y'all are getting a little bit tired of it by now. Let's go on and get into a couple of other topics that are still making a little bit of headway. Discuss how we feel about it in the world of the silver and the big screen. First up, we've got, that's right, DC is talking about giving Chris McCay, the amazing director from Lego Batman, the property of Nightwing. Now, I'm sure you guys know that they're working on Gotham City Sirens, which is going to be a spin-off with Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn character, and they're working on a sequel to Suicide Squad 2. To Suicide Squad being Suicide Squad 2. They're going to be pushing forward into a Justice League 2, all kinds of stuff. But one thing they really want to get out of this developmental period is Nightwing. Now, at this time, like I said, developmental, they're only in development, but they're looking to push ahead into some production. And I really want to know what you guys think about Nightwing. Because to us, Nightwing has been near and dear to our hearts for a long time. We grew up with Nightwing. Nightwing became, not only a sidekick to Batman, but he started to lead the team of the Teen Titans. He grew up, he learned, he got experience from that, and he went off on his own and became Nightwing to create an identity for himself outside of Batman. And ever since he's become Nightwing, he has gone on these adventures and had these experiences and had these villains of his own and had these alliances of his own outside of the cape and cowl. Even so good to the point that he even held it down for Batman when he couldn't. So there's a lot of rich mythology, a lot of rich lore, a lot of great deep storylines that you can get into without just having Batman hanging around, even though he is in the Bat family. I think Nightwing is a great choice to get his, solo film on. Now, I know there are some that are saying that we're kind of tired of Batman. I'm tired of Batman too. There's Batman fatigue. There's even Gotham City Sirens were always in Gotham. But Nightwing isn't in Gotham. He'll be in Bloodhaven. It'll be, a whole different vibe there. And hopefully we can get a film with Nightwing that doesn't particularly hinge on Batman. And I'm pretty excited for that. I'm interested to see what you guys think about that, because Nightwing has been a fave of mine for a long time. And hopefully we'll get the black and blue suit, not the new 52 black and red suit. So anyway, you guys jump down in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking it's a good look. This Nightwing could be real fresh. And depending on how Wonder Woman and Justice League come through, I could definitely be on that DC train. So anyway, next up, we're going to be talking about the smash success hit Get Out. Jordan, look, I can't be more excited about Jordan Peele just succeeding with this writing, with this directorial debut, with this film that is not only socially polarizing, but is just critically and, commercially successful. The critics seem to love this film. The trailers that I've seen, I got a chance to talk to Lil Rel for a minute. He provided a lot of insight about how powerful this story is just outside of horror. And then this is also huge for the genre, because we have Split this year, and now we have Get Out, which, is boding well for horror. As a genre, horror has been on the ropes for many years. But last year we had Lights Out, we had Don't Breathe, and now this year we have Split and Get Out, and people are just It's going off like gangbusters. Get Out this weekend came out strong from the gate with $30 million. And that is nothing to sneeze at, because it's showing that the horror genre, as long as it's done well, as long as the acting and the writing is good, people will come out to see it. And I'm glad that people are responding to it very well. I'm glad that the critics are loving it, glad that the people are getting creeped out, freaked out, and all that stuff, because it's nothing like being in a theater when, you know, everyone is whisper quiet trying to figure out what's going to happen next. It's so cool. So I'm really, really excited for that. Haven't got a chance to check it out yet, but once I do, I'm going to hopefully try to see it in theater with my people, because I think that might be the best way to experience that. But if you have checked out Get Out, let's keep it spoiler free, but jump down in the comments, tell me what you love so much about it. Was it like the writing, the acting, the way it was shot, the situations in there, maybe even some of the effects? You know what I'm saying? Let's get talking about Get Out, because I'm excited that people got in to the theaters for Get Out, because I'm very interested to see where this takes Jordan Peele. So anyway, of course, you guys get to work on those typing fingers, and we're going to go on and move on. So next up, and the last thing on our docket for this week, is some sad but some good at the same time. Bill Paxton has passed on after some surgery, some complications, and of course he is no longer with us. And of course it's always easy to kind of get down about these situations, get sad, but Bill Paxton, I feel like it's best to send him off with some very, very fun and memorable moments of being one of the greatest character actors for years. Like me being an action fan, you know, growing up in the 80s and 90s, like Bill Paxton was like a staple. He's been in like everything that was cool in action. So instead of a moment of silence, let's go on and give this man a moment of action and some of his coolest scenes from some of his coolest movies, because Bill Paxton, thank you for the hours of amazing, you know, entertainment. We love you, man, and we will be able to hang out with you every time we turn on these films. So, without further ado, here we go.
Hey, I think this guy's a couple cans short of a six-pack.
You're close. Give them to me, now.
You stewed, buttwad.
For me? Know what time it is? 2?
Time to pay the fiddler.
Main bus A undervolt.
Houston, we have a main bus A undervolt down 2. It's reading 25.5. Main bus B is reading zip right now. But we got a wicked shimmy up here.
I gotta go, Julia. We got cows. Another cow.
Actually, I think that was the same one.
Are you ready to go back to Titanic?
Game over, man. It's game over. What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do? Maybe we could.
Oh man, that's how you send a big player off. That's how you send him off. Bill Paxton has been in some dope stuff, and he's just that guy. You see him and you recognize him, and I've loved his work for a long time. So you guys, let's jump down in the comments. If you wanted to honor him any type of way, maybe his favorite role, maybe his favorite line, go on and holler at me down in the comments, and we'll chop it up on some Bill Paxton. And anyway, before I bounce, I got to tell you guys to hit up thatnerdsoul.com. That's right. You can go there, check out all of my videos from the oldest to the newest, latest, and greatest, whether I'm with AfterBuzz, whether I'm with Popcorn Talk Network, or just little old me. And you can check out shop.thatnerdsoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. And don't forget to get one for your playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, and subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That is right. There is no other way I can show people that you like what you are seeing. So, before I bounce, you know I gotta say, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And people, please be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Peace.